Hello YouTube, this is your host Christopher with Two Galoon Outdoors, and today we will be discussing GoPro's Karma Drone, so hopefully y'all do stick around and enjoy the video. Alright ladies and gents, so as y'all can see we have the GoPro Karma Drone package right in front of us. Just to go ahead and get started, the GoPro Karma has two options. One comes with a GoPro and then one does not. This is the one that does not come with one. Which is, it's not a big deal, you're just paying a little bit cheaper for it, but you're still going to have to get the GoPro either Hero 5 series, being black or silver, or the Hero 6 black or silver. The sessions will not work on this, I'm sorry, but that's just GoPro. So, what do you get with the package? First and foremost, the package itself, or the carrier I should call it, not really a package. It is a kind of like a stiff fabric, the best way I could put it, but it does feel like there's plastic that's molded in between. On the outside you get probably my favorite part of the carrying system is they made it into a backpack of sorts. You get a chest clip. You also have a GoPro mount right here, so if you want to walk and record before you start flying your drone, then you can. They also have a top carrier and a side carrier. If you are interested in that, I'm just making mine into a mess, but it's fine. It's the case itself. You don't need it to be perfectly clean. So what do you get in the package itself? Turn it like that. You also have a foam part right through here, which is very nice, you know, just to add a little bit more stability. First and foremost, obviously, you get your drone. I think all of them come white. You just fold out the arms like so, and then on the bottom right here you have little legs that do that. That also comes with its battery, which they do sell separately in case you want to get more than one. We're going to go ahead and put that right here. It does come with a charger for the battery and controller. Two separate things. Here's the controller itself. It's very simple. It's got two analogs and an LCD screen. That's all you really need to fly it, which is very nice to have. Next, you have spare blades, being the actual blades that you use for flying. I think they send you with two. My dad was using mine and wrecked it, so we already had to use two of mine. It's fine, Dad. I still love you, buddy. Next, another thing cool that that they gave you was the stabilizer. What this does is it actually acts with the GoPro's little I don't know what you want to call it, gyro, in the manner of that way it doesn't so you have a steady shot. So that would be the setup if you were to use it. I'm not going to use it just because we're going to be flying the drone today. So go ahead and put this back in real fast. Make sure you lock it down so it doesn't fall out while you're flying. And then you also get your instructions, stickers, you know, whatnot. And that's really it. That's really all there is to the package when you receive it. Now, if you did get the one that has the GoPro with it, you don't have to worry about it. I went ahead out and bought the GoPro so we could do more of a review on it. Because I know y'all want the full effect. If you do follow our Instagram, you probably have already seen the host, me and the other host, Michael, with ours. This is definitely going to help the quality of our videos because, in case y'all don't know, let me pull out my GoPro here. The GoPro Hero 5 Black is what I have right here. It has 4K ability. It also has 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is what we always film all of our videos in because we don't have a 4K camera. I didn't get a 4K camera that we are filming with now. This is actually the camera that you're watching this on is the Canon Vixia HFR 800 HD, which films in 1080p. It's a great camera, no complaints about it. But all you want to do when you're putting in your... Alright, so it is time for us to finally put in the GoPro. What you want to do is as you can see, you have two slots right here. You're going to line those two slots up with the two male connectors. These are the female connectors, male connectors for obvious reasons. You're just going to simply slide it on. Now, if it's kind of stiff to slide on, that's good. Do not panic. Everything is fine. That's how they want it to be. Going to clip it on. Now, one tip that I always say, or that I always practice, I shouldn't say always say, is make sure you look up. Make sure there's no trees in the way. As y'all can see, we have some trees off on the right-hand side. So we're going to push it over more to the left before we start flying. Alright, so it is about time for us to start flying. There is another tip that I always like to, or that I'm definitely going to recommend y'all to do, which is on your controller, you have your power button, and then also on the drone, you have a power button that's located right there. Here, I'll spin it around so y'all can see it better, which is located right there. My tip for y'all is make sure y'all turn y'all's controllers on first, for the main purpose of, if you turn your GoPro on first, or your drone on first, I've had a lot of problems where it wants you to recalibrate it, which isn't a big deal. It's not hard to do, but sometimes it's a pain just because you want to fly first and then start, recording, or you want to fly first. Hey, look, y'all can see me. See, that's our new camera, by the way, guys. So hopefully y'all do like it. Give you a little panoramic of it. But it is easier just because it takes away less time of having to calibrate it. So as y'all can see now, it is open. So we are going to go ahead and turn on our drone. Once it turns on, y'all can see you have some red lights, and the front has green lights. Alright, ladies and gents, so right now I'm going to show y'all what the basic starting process is. Before I really get to that, we're going to back up a little bit, just in case it wants to start taking off on us. So there's the drone. Alright, so what you're going to do is swipe up. And
ready to start. Press and hold the start-stop button. 3, 2, 1.
Now, once it starts, the blade starts spinning. I have already checked, by the way, in case you are wondering. Tap to auto. Well,
ready to fly. 3,
I waited too long. Sorry about that.
2, 1.
You're just going to tap it.
Karma is flying to a safe height.
Alright, so here's our controller. As y'all can see, there's the screen that we are currently flying at. So here's the gist of what it does. Left analog to the left spins it, rotates it actually counterclockwise. Rotating to the right is clockwise. Left hand, oh look, I don't know if you can see that, but there we are. Left analog up takes the drone up into the air, like here. Maybe y'all can understand. So we're going up on the left analog stick. As y'all can see, it's flying up. Left analog stick down. Obviously, you go down. Now, the right analog stick is where all your more, or I shouldn't say your more movements, but so its ability to move forward, like fly towards you, fly away from you, fly to the left, and fly to the right. As y'all can see here, I'll show you on our camera. So flying forward, flying backwards, left, and to the right. Now that's really all the main analog sticks can do. You also have a knob right here that changes the angle of your GoPro. On this side you can switch between mode for time-lapse video and photo, and then that's how you start it. Other than that, that's all there really is to flying it and getting it operating. Obviously there's more sets and stuff to see. As y'all can see on the bottom of the screen, we're recording in 1080p at 60 frames per second and the linear option. On the top left they give you a flight time. On the top right it shows you how high and how far away you are from the controller itself and your miles per hour that you're flying. There has been a few issues with the flight time, like as y'all just seen it jump from 520 to 505 and it climbs. It's very iffy at times, but for a beginner GoPro, for a beginner drone, it is very cool to use and definitely worth the money. Alright, ladies and gents, so as y'all can tell, we are back in my room. The final clips that I had recorded outside, something happened to the audio, wasn't wanting to work, may it be too cold, or, you know, who cares? That's beside the point. So, what was my final thoughts on the GoPro Karma? Final thoughts is, it's a very well-rounded drone. The one con that I have, and it's probably the biggest con about it, is its batteries. The batteries are not meant for flying for 30-40 minutes like your Phantoms are, but at the price tag that you're buying, it's a very affordable drone that offers 4K. So if you're in the market for it, I definitely recommend it. If you're not willing to drop that pretty price tag of the Phantom, which I'm not at all. I don't get paid, or I don't even get paid from YouTube, so this is just like, I do this for fun. So overall, final thoughts is, man, if you really are in the market for a relatively inexpensive 4K drone, I definitely recommend it. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button down below, and if you would not mind to, go follow our Instagram page. We created it probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. A few of y'all may have came from Instagram. If you have, thank you. We appreciate it. But on there we give you the behind the scenes shots, just things that we won't probably record, or we'll sneak peek the next videos there. So it will be put right down here, so if you want to go follow it, and it'll also be in the link down below. This is really all I have for y'all for this video, so hopefully I did enjoy the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.